It's the Goddess Raven Network. It's your girl, Goddess Raven. And I have definitely been on a mission to let my brothers and sisters know y'all got to stay safe out there. You know, definitely be careful because we are in the middle of a spiritual and also a, color issue um um situation. I don't want to like use warfare, but we're in really rough, trying times. And whew, if it ain't one thing another, and people are passing and people are going missing and things are happening under mysterious circumstances, and things are just being written off real quickly. And we have this situation right here with this young lady where it looks like the family and the community is trying to get this message out of what happened to this young lady so they can get some answers, because it looks like the police are just writing it off as, that the person took their life. Now, basically, a black woman hanging from tree right in her yard has community outrage. So basically, they found this woman hanging from a tree in her yard, and the community as well as her family are pissed and are trying to get answers. Now, the Orlando police say evidence observed during the autopsy all point to she took her own life. The hanging death of Yolna Lubrin last week has family members and community advocates furious and demanding answers from local leaders and law enforcement. Lubrin, 31, who went by the name Yo-Yo, was found hanging from a tree in her yard last Thursday. She was cut down by Orlando police officers, according to the police department. Now, first of all, we usually don't do we usually do not go out by hanging. That's something that we just don't do, especially for a female to do that and then do it in their own yard for everyone to see. It's not something that would, you would like we would typically do. Like, usually, when a person take their life, they don't do it like that. And hanging usually has a lot of racial undertones with it and stuff like that. And they, victims or the people know that that's how it would be interpreted. So they usually leave a note or something like that. Like, it's just not normally done like this. But let's just keep going, okay? All right. Now, though the investigation is ongoing and official autopsy hasn't been released, police say early signs point to she took her life and no foul play. Although her cause of death is still being investigated and will ultimately be decided by the Orange County Medical Examiner Office, the deceased individuals document. Oh no, this might not be good. The deceased individuals documented history of mental illness, witness statements, cellular communications from Yo-Yo, and the physical evidence observed during the autopsy all point to she took her life. A crowd of about 60 people gathered outside the city hall Tuesday night chanting justice for Yo-Yo, who was described as brilliant, amazing, and loud. My sister is an African American woman. Why is she getting swept under the rug? Her sister, Naomi, asked those at the rally. She was brilliant. She was amazing. She was laughter. But most of all, she was loud. Now, Naomi asked the rallygoers to be loud, like her sister, and continue pushing investigators for more answers. It is not right that my mother has to bury her 30-year-old daughter. It's not right that I have to stand before you right now and be away from my family. just so we can have justice for my sister. Now, Miles Mulrain, the CEO of local nonprofit Let Your Voice Be Heard, wrote on Facebook the day after Yo-Yo's death, the police were extraordinarily quick to call it suicide. They are immediately ruling it as a suicide, but finding any Black person hanging from a tree in 2023 requires more investigation, no matter what, especially in this case, because there are too many unanswered questions and just not enough proof. This is not the first time or the first time in a while this has happened in Orlando. Just in 2022, we were asking the same question about Nev Van Baker, who was also found hanging in a tree in a very suspicious way for it to be ruled as suicide. Once again, police said there are no physical injuries to Yo Yo other than the marks on the neck. This is so sad. There be somebody that's targeting people over there in Orlando, or is this just a case of mental health? Y'all comment below and let me know what you think. Is this just a case of mental health, or do you think there is something suspicious, especially with the fact that they're saying in 2020 there was a similar case like this? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button, comment below, subscribe if you can. I appreciate it. And on that note, I'm out. It's your girl, Goddess Raven, and this is the Goddess Raven Network.